What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. And if you're new here, my name is Val and welcome to my channel. So if you haven't already, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below. We are almost at 30K, so I just want to take this time to say thank you to everybody who's been rocking with me, especially if you've been rocking with me since day one. Thank you to everybody. I appreciate every single one of you guys for liking, sharing my videos, engaging, and just showing your girls some love. I appreciate every single one of you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So today we're going to be talking about 5 signs that may indicate that somebody in your life is a witch. Okay, 5 signs to look out for. So one sign is if this person is constantly seeking information out of you. This person is always fishing for information. They're nosy. They want to know everything about you. Every single detail about you, they want to know. Okay, things that should be kept private, they want to know about you. Okay, and when you don't tell them, they feel some type of way. They feel entitled to know your business, right? And they feel like you owe that to them, when in reality you don't, right? You don't have to tell people your business if you don't want to. But this person, they're constantly seeking information out of you. They want to know everything about you, right? And sometimes they be overstepping their boundaries. They want to know what's going on in your relationship, your sex life. They want to know what's going on with you and your man, or you and your woman. Like, how's the bedroom, activities like they be taking it way too far. Okay, they want to know what's going on with your kids, your future plans, your future goals. Like, they want to know every single detail about you. Witches need information. They need information about the person they're doing the ritual on. They need a piece of hair of that person, a clothing item, a picture of the person, or their name, right? They'll write the person's name down and do their little spell over the person's name. They need information, right? So if this person is just constantly fishing for information, like they're fighting to know things about you and what you got going on in your life, right? Like, they're just very pushy with it. Okay, they're very pushy, and sometimes it feels like they're forcing. If this person is not somebody that you really know like that, it may feel like this person is forcing their way into your life, right? They're forcing to be friends with you, pretending to be cool with you, but the whole time they're just wearing a mask because they just need information out of you, right? Or it could be somebody that's been in your life for a while, right? Could be a friend, could be a family member, but this person is just constantly seeking information out of you. That's what they need. They need that information. They need the details. They need the details about you so they can go do their stupid rituals, right? This is why you got to be very careful with the information that you share with other people. So if this person is constantly fishing for information and they get very upset when you don't tell them, right? They'll say things like, oh, why are you being so secretive? Why are you not telling me? Why didn't you tell me you was gonna buy a house? Why didn't you tell me? Like, they feel obligated, right? Like, you have to tell them everything, right? And a lot of people who say things like that, they want you to tell them so that way they can block whatever plans that you have, right? And you wonder why you constantly got to start over. You have plans, and for some reason, every time you tell this person, those plans fall through. It's because you're telling that person information that they don't need to know. Sometimes you just got to move in silence. You just got to move in silence. So number 2 is if this person is into idolatry. This person worships idols, whether it be worshiping statues, other gods, or worshiping another human being, right? And they see nothing wrong with it. They see no problem with it at all, right? Or they don't mind being an idol themselves, where people are worshiping them, right? They love that power. They love when people worship them. And when I think about idolatry, the first person that I think about is Beyonce, right? You see how her cult is. They worship her. They worship the ground that she walks on. She can do no wrong in their eyes. She is perfect. They call her Mother God, Beyonce's internet. Like, they worship that woman like she's a god, and she knows this, right? She knows they worship her. Beyonce could be somewhere on a jet sipping tea. You have her minions just defending her, right? Anybody who says something against her, they're ready to kill for that woman. That is idolatry. They're ready to kill for her, right? Meanwhile, she doesn't care about you. She don't know your name. She ain't paying you to do that. Like, brainwashed, just gone. Their mind just gone, right? Over this woman who does nothing for you, right? Nothing. But they worship her. It's idolatry. When you try to tell them, hey, like, you worshiping this woman, oh, how dare you, right? Like, Mother Goddess Beyonce, like, they will literally attack you. When you're blinded by the idolatry and the worshiping of this woman, you don't even pay attention to the things that she's saying. People will, they'll completely dismiss it, and they'll call you the conspiracy theorist. She said out of her own mouth that she can't go on stage and perform if Sasha Fierce doesn't come inside of her. No, it's not an alter ego. No, it's not just a personality. No, it's not just her performing. No, it's not just, she's just an entertainer. No, it's a demon. it's a demon. She's literally letting you know that, right? She's letting you know what she does before she goes on stage. But that's what happens when these witches control you, right? They control your mind. They control your emotions. That's what witches do. They control you, right? And a lot of people think that these witches look like what they show you in the movies with a big black hat and a broom. No, witches look like Beyonce. Witches look like a beautiful woman, right? Beautiful. The average, everyday looking woman. Like, witches look normal too. Could be your boss. Could be your aunt, your cousin, okay, your friend. Witches look like the everyday woman. That's why people can't wrap their head around Beyonce being a witch. No. Oh, she can't be a witch. No, not this, entertainer. Not this wonderful, great woman, this great performer. She can't be a witch. Why can't she be a witch? Why? All you gotta do is listen to what she tells you. She tells you what she's into. She tells you about the Marine Kingdom, right? She tells you that she wipes her menstrual blood with pages from the Bible. Like, she tells you that out of her own mouth. So sign number 3 is if this person loves control and they love manipulating other people, right? Witches need to manipulate. They need control. They like power. That's what they like, right? Similar to Beyonce. It's power over her fans. It's control over her fans. It's manipulation over her fans, right? It's control. I got all of y'all in control. I could be asleep and I got y'all defending me. I could be somewhere, on a nice island and y'all fighting on my behalf, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Witches love control. They love manipulation, right? They love having little puppets that they can control. You have some women who they do love spells on men to control men, right? To get what they want out of men. Manipulation. There's some of these so-called relationship gurus who are witches, teaching women how to manipulate men and control men by using love spells to get what they want out of men, whether it be money, whether it be a relationship. They're showing women how to do love spells, how to do rituals on men, right? It's control. They want that control. And it just shows you how a lot of women are very desperate that they're willing to resort to witchcraft to get a man or to keep a man. You want a man so bad to love you, to be with you, that you would force a relationship, right? You would put a spell on him so you can control him. Why would you want a controlled, forced relationship? You putting a love spell on that dude because you want a relationship out of him. You want love because that's the man that you want, and you want him to like you. Like, if it's not happening naturally, then let it go, right? Let it go. But you would rather do witchcraft on that man, and all that is just gonna come back to you later on. It's gonna come back and haunt you later on. It's temporary. You may put your blood in his food and your blood in his spaghetti to have this man fall in love with you. It's temporary. It's temporary, right? And you're gonna pay for dibbling and dabbling into that stuff. Signing before is pretty much a given. Okay, if this person is into magic, voodoo, hoodoo, divination, fortune telling, witchcraft, any of that stuff, okay, you already know. They will try to recruit you to participate in some of their rituals, and they'll tell you things like, oh, it's not all bad. You know, a lot of them say this a lot. They'll say, oh, there's good witches, there's good magic, you know, it's not all bad. And that's how they get you to participate, right? So you have to be very careful. You know, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Like I said earlier, witches are very beautiful too, right? So don't be fooled by their looks. Don't be fooled by the fact that you've known this person for so long, or this person has been a friend of yours or a family member. Do not be fooled, okay? Do not be naive. They will even try to give you some type of item, right? Oh, just take this crystal, bring it into your home. Oh, just take this candle and pray with this candle lit, it'll bring money into your life. Oh, just do this at 3 a.m. and, you know, hop on one leg and rub your head and repeat this thing 6 times, and, you know, that man is gonna love you. Like, they'll tell you these things and tell you that it's harmless, right? And you go and do it, and then you don't realize that you're just putting a curse on yourself. If they're into any of that stuff, magic, divination, fortune telling, any of that stuff, speaking to the dead, right? The Bible calls this an abomination. The Bible says anybody who seeks out fortune telling, trying to communicate with the dead for information, it is an abomination. Listen, those were not my words. Came straight from the book, okay? So anybody who wants to seek out mediums and, you know, tarot card readers, palm readers, you want to speak to the dead so bad, you thought that was your dead grandmother that visited you in your dream when it wasn't, and you thought she spoke to you, that was not her, okay? You want to speak to your ancestors so bad, you don't know what your ancestors were into. Number 5 is, if bad things always happen to you and things just always fall through, every time you tell this person your future plans or your future goals, what you're about to do, and things always fall through after you tell this person, there's a possibility that that person is putting witchcraft on you, okay? So you just have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to body language. You have to pay attention to the things that people say to you when you give them information about you, right? Especially when it's good news. You just gotta pay attention. You gotta be alert. You gotta be aware, right? So if things just always fall through after you tell this person good news, you know, maybe you're about to start a business, maybe you want to travel, maybe you and your wife or husband are trying to have a baby, maybe you just got married or you're planning a wedding, maybe you're trying to buy a house, right? And you're giving this person all this information about you. And you notice that every time you give them information about things that you're about to start or your future plans or goals, and they always fall through, where, you know, you always have to start over. You always got to go backwards, right? The spirit of backwardness. That could be witchcraft that that person is putting on you. Okay, because they're jealous of you, they're envious of you, they don't want to see you progress in life. This person just don't like you like that, like you think they do. They just don't want to see you doing better than them. They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you level up in life. If it's not them, then nobody can have it. Oh, you're gonna buy a house? Oh, you about to start that business? Oh, you about to get married? Oh, you in a happy marriage? Or you and your husband or your wife, y'all trying to have a baby? Okay, watch this. Watch this, right? Some people are evil like that. And it be the people that's close to you. It's always the ones that are close to you that are doing these things to you. So you really do have to pay attention to how people respond. Their whole mood or face change when you tell them good news or what you're about to do, especially if it's something big where, you know, you're just gonna elevate your life and things are just going good for you. You're happy. You just see how their whole demeanor change. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. Stay prayed up. Stay with the full armor of God on. You know, their witchcraft attacks will be blocked. It will be blocked. So hopefully this video was helpful, and please do not forget to give it a thumbs up if you found it useful, and don't forget to hit that notification bell as well, and I will see you guys in the next video.